Hello everyone, this is Kevin with me, myself, and my vinyl. Just gonna do a quick vinyl finds video. I haven't done. I did one of these. I got some MoFi records last week. I'm kind of trying to catch up because I did take almost 2 weeks off, and I did add to my collection, but there were some MoFis in there, which I did a separate video on a couple days ago. But this is kind of the rest of the stuff. I know I'm a little late to the party on some of this stuff because it is new, or at least some of it's new. But just want to go ahead and throw it out there. Uh, let's just get started, okay? I did go ahead and purchase the Black Crows, the Shake Your Money Maker. This is the 30th anniversary deluxe box. Okay, I'm not going to tear it open and show it, but it is something that I added to my collection. I'm a big Black Crowes fan. They're one of my favorite bands. I actually do have this. I have let's see. I have an original UK pressing of this. So I wanted to go ahead and pick this up, more so for the extra content. That it comes with a homecoming concert from 1990 and from Atlanta, Georgia. I currently live just outside of Atlanta, but I didn't live here in 1990. But I wanted to pick that up and see what some of the alternative things are. This is a really cool box. I think it was well worth the price. I do want to do a kind of a shootout with the original UK pressing and the remastered version that's in here, just to see which one sounds better. So I picked that up. My local shop, I did do some pre-orders, and I didn't have a whole lot of time to do any crate digging, so I did a little bit of digging. But in their new arrival sections, they had this, which I was pretty excited about. It's Muddy and the Wolf. I saw this, and I do like the blues, so I saw who was on it. It's Eric Clapton, Steve Winwood, Bill Wyman, Charlie Watts, Paul Butterfield, Mike Bloomfield, Otis Spawn, Herbert Sumlin, and Duck Dunn. Now this is a I'm sorry. It is a gatefold. You can kind of see in here. There's Muddy and Howlin' Wolf. Okay, and it gives you a little backstory right here on the inside about how this came to be. It's actually, side one is Muddy Waters with playing 6 songs, and it tells you who he played with. He played with Otis Spawn, Michael Bloomfield, Paul Butterfield, and Duck Dunn. That was from the front. And then Howlin' Wolf had Eric Clapton, Steve Winwood, Bill Wyman, and a few other people. So side one is Muddy Waters doing some of his songs, I should say, with those guests. And then side two is Howlin' Wolf. This is on Chess, which I didn't own any Chess pressings, and it's a white label promo. Needs a little bit of a cleaning. There is side two, that's side two, and this is side one. So this is going to be the Muddy Water side, and Howlin' Wolf's on the other one. So promotional copy, not for sale. So I thought that was pretty cool. I haven't given it a listen yet, but I'm actually going to as soon as I get done with this video. It needs a little bit of a cleaning first. All right, it's in pretty good shape. It just needs a cleaning, and you can kind of see this is there's a concert photo right there with both of them on there. I'm not sure exactly if that's what was recorded and put on here, but it says Cocktail Party. The Honeyett Social Club presents the Battle of the Blues featuring Muddy Waters versus Howlin' Wolf, Sunday, December 17th. Doesn't have a year on here, but yeah, I thought this was really cool, and it's in really good shape. So. All right, so I did pick up. I pre-ordered. I I did pre-order. Let me take this out. Take off the glare. Chris Cornell's "No One Sings Like You Anymore." I haven't even opened this one up yet, but I did pre-order this and pick this up. Comes with a decent hype sticker, just telling you what's on here. It's got Patience, and I actually picked up from Record Store Day. I actually picked up the 7-inch. I'm not a 7-inch fan, but this has Patience on it, and Nothing Compares to You is on the other side, the B side, which is a Prince song, which is also on here. I didn't know that this was coming out. This covers record. It's a bunch of cover songs, if you didn't know. Chris Cornell doing a bunch of covers. Yeah, I'm not much of a 7-inch fan. This is actually the only one I have in my collection. But when Patience came out, my wife was like, "That's an awesome song." And when that came out, I was like, "Yeah, I agree." I love the original by Guns N' Roses, so I picked that up. The next one, okay, is again something I haven't listened to. I'm just showing you I haven't gotten to it yet, but this was something that I had picked up. I know it's Mike at the In Groove has this on one of his 100 best all analog records. So this is Art Blakey and the Jazz Messengers, "Indestructible." It's got Lee Morgan, Curtis Fuller, Wayne Shorter, Cedar Walton, and Reginald Workman on this. So this is another one that I'm going to dive into right after I get done with this video. But "Indestructible" by Art Blakey and the Jazz Messengers. Let's see, where do I want to go here? Okay, we'll go with this one. All right, so this next one, this is Chris Robinson's "Brotherhood," and this is Betty's Midwestern Magic Blends. This is volume 4. As I am a big fan of the Black Crowes, I don't really know Chris Robinson's solo stuff, and it's Chris Robinson band, but Brotherhood, excuse me. But this is a live recording, and it doesn't say exactly on here when it is from. It's on Silver Arrow, but it's a 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a 3 LP set, and it was actually on sale, which is the reason why I picked it up. And one other channel that I follow, and it's Brian's Vinyl Records. He's a big Chris Robinson Brotherhood fan, and it was on sale. It was like $30 off, so that's one of the reasons why I picked it up. And I don't know too much about this, but you know, I figured if it's the Black Crowes, Chris Robinson, I'm sure to probably like it. And Brian kind of sold me on the band. I don't know why. I've never really picked it up. I guess maybe because I'm a little jaded how the Black Crowes kind of ended. I don't know. I read Steve Gorman's book, how it kind of ended with him and the band, and how the brothers couldn't really get along. And this past year, I was supposed to go to their 30th anniversary concert that they were doing a run over there in Atlanta. I had tickets. I was all ready to go, and COVID happened. So, but Chris Robinson's, I've never gotten really into it. So hopefully this will be a good introduction. I'm a big fan of the live music. Next record here I'm going to show you is a live record. I know this isn't new, but it did come out on a wide release. This was out on Record Store Day. One of the drops, I believe, from last year. And this is the Allman Brothers Band at Fillmore West, January 31st, 1971. It says, the hype sticker says it's first time on vinyl. Well, we all know it came out. Well, maybe we all don't know, but it did came out on Record Store Day last year. I didn't pick one up, and I think the only difference is that there was like an insert in here. So I held off because I knew it was getting a wide release. It is 2 LP set. I listened to this the other night, and this even says the copyright is 2020. So that probably leads into some of my gripes with this record. All right. Okay, so I was listening to this the other night, and I put on the first disc. It's a 2 LP set. Put on the first disc, and as soon as I turn it on, I always inspect my records and clean them before I put them on, but it's always hard sometimes to detect warps just by visually looking at them. I set it down on my platter and got it spinning, and then it's got a little bit of a lip warp on the first disc. No big deal. The music sounds good. I mean, it's a live recording from the 70s, so it's good. The pressing's good because it is rather quiet. And in typical Allman Brothers fashion, it's you got jams on there. It starts out with Statesboro Blues, Trouble No More, Don't Keep Me Wondering, and then it's got a really good 12 and a half minute of In Memory of Elizabeth Reed. And side 2 goes to Midnight Rider, Hoochie Coochie Man, which is a cover, and then Dreams, that's 10, almost 11 minutes. So that's the first disc. So great set list, right? Turn on to side 3, you get 3 songs. The first one is You Don't Love Me, and that's 17 minutes, and then you have Hotlanta on that rounds out side 3, which is the first side of the second disc. And then Whipping Post is almost 20 minutes long on side 2. This wasn't going to be an Allman Brothers review of the record, but since we're here, let's see. That Dreams is just awesome. It really is a great version of it. You Don't Love Me, I wrote down here. It's almost like they have 2 separate jam sessions after the actual song. Again, that's 17 minutes long. There's a sweet drum solo on Hotlanta, and then lastly, like side 4, the Whipping Post is it's a 17-minute song, but it's feels like it's up tempo and it's a little bit rushed. But back to my original point about this side, the second record, sides 3 and 4. That record had even more of a lip. It almost had 2. So it's going around. It's going like this. So I was a little disappointed with this. Not musically, just the production of it. It says it was copyright in 2020. So what they probably did was cut all the records for Record Store Day, and then had these sitting around in some warehouse like this, with how many knows how many were sitting on top of it, and they got all warped, or they were sitting sideways, and they just got warped. So I mean, they could have been sitting around for over a year if you think about it. I mean, the first Record Store Day last year was supposed to be in April, a year ago now, so all that stuff probably needed to be done in at least probably January, December of 2019. So I was a little disappointed with it. I'm going to try and have to get the warps out of it. So brand new pressing, both records were warped. So I don't know. What are you going to do? I'm really kind of leaning towards buying a vinyl flat. Again, Brian at Brian's Vinyl Records did a review of buying the vinyl flat, and he gave some of his, and actually that's how I found his channel. But really liked his channel. Wouldn't have picked up the Chris Robinson's Brotherhood had I not had he not kind of been a fan of it, and he talks about them quite a bit. But anyway, kind of rambling on here, but those are my vinyl finds for probably the last 2 weeks, including the previous video, which was the Mo5 video. So anyway, I guess thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll be doing another video here soon. All right, thank you. Have a good day.